Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick review. I bought one of these light blue, shipped in from China, dust shoes for my CNC machine. This is on an 80 millimeter diameter, 2.2 kilowatt water cooled spindle. You can see I did not have the right fittings for it. I had a 4 to 2. I need a 4 to 2.5, and moreover, this is exactly 4 inches as well. So I really need to get a sleeve to go between the two. But for now, I just put some good duct tape on there. I wrapped a little duct tape on here so that it would come up about a 3/8 of an inch to give me what I needed, and just did a very quick, simple test. Now, I want to point out I wasn't sure exactly what to expect from this. I have to say I wasn't thrilled when I saw how much space there was between the two, and although I do have dust collection in my shop that utilizes blast gates and a 4-inch hose, I'm just not thrilled with the amount of suction I get from it. I may try hooking it up to see what happens on this, but for now I have it going to my just my standard shop vac here. This is a what is this? A rigid, which I have to say I've really enjoyed this shop vac. It does a great job. 5 horsepower, and it's on a 25-foot hose. So I will say you're not going to be able to hear when I kick this thing on, but I'm really impressed. You'll see I'll pick up some dust here. I'll put it in my hand, and it actually there's very little loss of suction. I think this is going to do a good job, and we'll find out as I run my first MDF job. But here's just a little demo. You can feel it's a pretty good amount of suction here. Just a couple other quick things about this. You'll notice this has a releasing latch so that you can actually open the door to do your bit change. I'm not sure how long that'll last, but honestly, I don't think it matters. I don't even plan to clamp it. I'm just going to lock it in place like that. Feels decent construction. This is a little cheap feeling, this little ring they've got on here, but honestly, I mean, what do you expect? I think I paid $30 for this. And it locked on well, so I'm going to run my first job and we'll see how it goes. Overall, I gotta say, it did a fantastic job. I didn't see any dust blowing out of that shoe at all. In fact, I mean, if you look, there's none here. The only thing I ran into, and it actually could have been a little bit disastrous, was I had to mount this sideways here because on my CNC table I had attached a computer, little stand here for my monitor, and I didn't want to take the chance of it running into it, so I mounted it to the side here, and it makes it easier to get to the bit. The downside is I'm running a Joe's Evolution, and I noticed it came it set almost on top of this, and that was only going in 1/15 of an inch into this MDF. So what that tells me is if I'm doing any type of profile cuts where I'm actually going all the way through something or any lower than where it was, I would have impacted and probably damaged it, or who knows, I don't know, but this piece right here would have been mashed up. So other than that, I gotta say it did a really good job. All the sections seemed to transfer really well through the casing, and you know, I'm happy with it overall. Thanks. Yeah, I want to add in one more thing. I don't know how you all do your bit changes. I use a pair of vice grips to grab the top bolt, and I've got a spanner here that fits this just right. I wanted to point out that, you know, it doesn't leave you a lot of room in this dust shoe to connect up and actually turn it. But I will say that it is enough to loosen it, which should be sufficient, and I've got pretty decent sized hands. My hand fits easily in the box to hold on to the collet for when I'm you know, taking it off to do a full change. So just another plus in the column here for this cheap little dust shoe. So that's it.